In this video, I will show you how to draw figure 7, it's question 3b. First, start off with a 2D sketch on the XY plane. I'll be creating two rectangles, starting from the origin or the center point, or we call it the origin point. Click, create two rectangles of any size, forming an L shape. Dimension it. This 125. This side here is 65. Double click the middle mouse to zoom extend. Next, dimension the size to be 20. And I want the bottom, the thickness to be the same as here. I can put equal this to this. Once done, finish sketch, or you can press the shortcut key E followed by the extrude command. Select the profiles required. Direction, in this case we'll use symmetric. The size is 80. Okay, because the first sketch there is no Boolean expression, it will be automatically be a solid object. Next, we'll create the work plane angle to this flat face. So plane, under plane, click on the small little arrow to expand for more options. Angle to plane around edge. So select line or plane. You can select this plane, then followed by the line. Okay, make sure the line is highlighted and key in the angle. Alright, the angle is 45 degrees. Okay, let's check the direction. Is it correct? Notice the preview is not correct. So what you do is just press negative 45 to get the opposite angle. Select the work plane. Create a sketch on it. You will notice that the part origin is being projected. Next, we will create the semicircular feature. I can create a circle of radius 25. So radius, right click, I can choose radius 25. Draw a straight line down. Alright. The next step is to constrain the lines and also the circle. So ensure that this line seems like already coincidental with this. What we need to do is ensure that is the point. Alright. Okay, notice the guiding line is horizontal. Alright, make sure this line is horizontal. Okay, I want the midpoint of this line to be the same as the part origin. Okay, alright. And next thing, I want the center of the circle to be in line with the origin. Okay, and lastly is to give it a dimension from here to here. Okay, which is size 30. Alright, if your lines are not constrained, alright, the last step you need to do is ensure that it's tangent. The lines are tangent to the circle. Alright, okay, press F9. Once done, we can actually finish sketch, extrude this. Alright, make sure the direction is correct and choose to this flat surface. You extend all the way down. Drawing operation. Okay. Same thing. Next time we'll make use of this sketch again. Okay, create sketch. We want a hole to be created on this face. What we can do is just project geometry. This particular arc, you will get a center point. Alright, the green point. Okay, so the next step is we can make use of the hole command. Select the point. It's a simple hole. Alright, C is none. Termination, there is a distance. Choose a distance of size 30. Okay, size 30. Diameter of the hole is 25. Angle is 1 on 8, which we just leave it as default. Okay, alright, put OK. Okay, the hole is being created. So next thing is I'll be creating the two holes on the top. If I don't like the work plane to be visible, I can go to the work plane on the browser tree, right click and uncheck the visibility. Go to here, this flat plane, create sketch, create 2 points. They are 30 CRS and their symmetry about the middle line. Alright, so I just create a line right from the middle, origin, a vertical line. Change it to, I can change it to either center line or I change it to a construction line. Okay, it doesn't matter. Next thing is to symmetry, the 2 points about the middle line. Dimension them, size 30. So what it does is that they will be equal space about the center line. Next is the distance from the front is about 100. So the distance from here to the front is 100. Okay. If you find that your line, this point, is not in line with the other line, or rather the other point, what you need to do is to create a constraint between them. All right. Either make both points to be horizontal. In this case, should be horizontal. In this case, should be using the vertical. All right. Just click on these 2 points, it become horizontal. Okay. Okay, but in this case for me, I do not need them. Okay, because notice that my 2 points are now purple, meaning that they are constrained. Okay, finish sketch, hole, they are automatically been selected. That's good. And the diameter is 16 through hole. Okay, it's a true hole. Diameter 16. Okay. The next thing is to create the slot light feature. So we'll be creating the slot light feature from this face. So click on this face, create sketch. Based on the diagram, we will be extruding the slot and then we will punch through with a smaller one, with a smaller slot. So we have the slot feature here under rectangle. Alright, if you don't see it, it could be rectangle. Just click expand and choose, in this case, the overall. Okay, overall slot. Alright, so just click on any 2 points. Make sure the line is horizontal. Okay, you notice a symbol appears. Any size, and we will start to do dimensioning. This to here is size 40. We want the slot, the middle of the slot, to be in line with the part. So use the vertical constraint. So the middle to here. Next, dimension the overall size. So to dimension the overall size, alright, you can notice there's a point here. You can click from point to point. Here it will be 54. Enter. And the overall width is 24. Okay, here to here is 24. Next, we will extrude this particular feature. Okay, we extrude this guy out. So we will finish sketch, extrude. The size is 8 mm. Make sure it's joined. Direction is correct. Put OK. The next thing, we want to create a smaller slot and that punch through this thing. So we can click on this face, select sketch. Since it's a smaller sketch, we can actually make use of the edges. We'll project the edge. Right, notice there's a green line here. We will actually use offset command. The whole edge, just make it smaller, doesn't matter. We will dimension it, and the overall size is 42. Okay, it seems that it's a uniform offset, so that's why we can actually just, if we want to dimension the overall size, okay, alright, since there's no point at the right in the middle of the arc here, so we'll click one point here first, anything here first. Whereas for the next arc, we will make sure that you need to move until the symbol, the circle, and notice as the symbol changes. Okay, from this to this. Alright, there is a circle and a line. Okay, click on this, you get the overall size. Alright, and just key in 42. Alternatively, you can just key in the size of the width to be 12. Once finished, you can just extrude the smaller slot, which is a cut. Alright, operations cut and through all, and put OK. And lastly, we'll do the fillet. It's radius 25 for the corners. Select, click on this, select the edges. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright. Oh, I missed out one. I missed out one slot. So what I can do is I need to reapply a radius 3 mm to this edge. Put OK. You can just double check your work. Okay, using wireframe mode. And seems okay. That's the end of this video.